All right, letter G is a multiplication problem, and we're going to more specifically distribute the I onto both terms. So we can call that 2I, and then I times I gives us I squared. And we know that I squared always turns into negative 1. So let's put our real number first of negative 1 and our imaginary 2I last. All right, here we have another multiplication problem, and we have a binomial times a binomial. So we're going to have to FOIL. So we can do the first terms, 2 times 1, which is going to give us 2. Our outside terms, 2 times negative 4i, which is going to give us negative 8i. And then our inside terms are going to give us a positive 3i. And our last terms are going to give us a negative 12i squared. All right, so we can clean up a couple of things here. First, let's deal with our I squared. We know that we don't leave it I squared. We know that it turns into negative 1. And so what happens is that negative 12 turns into a positive 12. And we're going to combine it with our other real number over here of 2. So we can say that our real numbers are 14. And then we're going to combine like terms of our imaginary numbers with negative 8 plus 5, which is going to be negative 5i. All right, I see multiplication of 2 binomials, so I'm going to FOIL my first terms. It's going to give me negative 3. My outside terms are going to give me a negative times a negative is a positive 6i. My inside terms are going to give me 7i. And my last terms are going to give me a negative 14i squared. All right, so let's go ahead and deal with this negative I by turning it into a negative 1, which turns that negative 14 into a positive 14. And it's going to combine with the other real number of negative 3. So as they combine, I have 11. And then I can deal with my positive 6i and 7i, which are going to combine to give me 13i.